Bum, 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 ba-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-da-dum. That's our intro music now.
Why? You've literally just...
I don't know.
You've literally just started this, and I have no idea what the hell we're even talking about.
Oh, you're going to love this one. Okay.
I don't know if I am.
No,
What if I've got no input on it?
Trust me. You.
Sorry.
That's disgusting.
That's
you are going to have a lot of input on this, okay?
Oh, no.
So, welcome to Two Guys... I was going to say Two Guys, One Cup.
Where's that cup? Crafty?
two Guys, One Mic. I am the Crafty Mini, and with me...
Divinity Omen, or just Omen for short, because for some people... So for some reason, people have real difficulty even spelling divinity. Like, they meant people are like, oh, well, watch YouTube about Divinity Omen. How do you spell that? So confusing. How is it confusing? What am I supposed to change my channel name to? Div. Or just
that's what everyone calls you, so.
Div Omen. Div Omen.
So, today, on Two Guys, One Mic, I quite like the fact when we were last met up, we were speaking about space and universe, sci-fi and all that jazz.
Yeah.
I've got one that links to it.
Why am I dreading this?
Oh, you ready, baby?
No, I'm not. It's going to be something that really infuriates me.
No, you're going to fucking love this. I know you are, because I got you into this. Cosmic horror.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
That's what we're going to talk about.
There's only one cosmic horror movie that is... Well, technically there's two. I'm going back to movies again.
No. We'll talk about movies, TV show, anything like that. But basically, the whole episode is going to be based cosmic horror. So, before we start, the definition of cosmic horror. Okay, so also known as Lovecraftian horror, cosmic horror is a literary horror subgenre. Originally, people say it was created by H.P Lovecraft. He had a massive part of it, but there were other authors as well.
Yeah.
He described it as weird fiction. It generally explores the insignificance of human existence compared to the vast universe. So, cool link onto last week's.
Yep.
So, yeah, cosmic horror, man. So, we'll go off, just to start off with, make it really simple, especially for people to, if they're listening to this and thinking, okay, so how can I get into it? So, how did you get into cosmic horror?
A movie.
Okay.
A really infuriating movie. The Mist. I believe that was potentially. See, I can't remember. That may have been one of the first.
Okay, because
besides, like games and stuff. And
okay, did you see? Because this is a weird one, slight tangent, and that'll be a running theme throughout all these podcasts. But did you watch Alien before you watched The Mist?
Years and years ago, like to the point I couldn't remember.
There's a lot of people, including myself, who would argue that's cosmic horror.
Well, I'd say it's cosmic horror. One, because it's cosmic space horror.
But yeah, but for you, The Mist.
Yeah, that was
the film.
That was the one that stands out most. The film, the TV show, just gash. I've never seen it, but I'm guessing it's gash.
Film's good, man. I remember how pissed off you were when we got to the end of that.
Furious because you get to the end and it's like, what?
That's the point of cosmic horror, though. What you get to the end of it, and you're like, it was all for nothing.
Well, yeah, which is true. If I never saw it that way, to be fair,
that is the point. Like we are, that man when he had to. I mean. How old's The Mist?
What, 2004? I'd say.
Okay, it's like 20 years old. First of all, go and watch it. It's better than the TV show.
The Mist, 2007.
Okay, so yeah, go and watch it. But spoilers. So at the very end, they've driven the car as fast as they can. They still haven't escaped the mist. There's all these weird cosmic creatures that are attacking people.
Yep.
And he's got a gun with X-Men bullets.
I think is there 3?
I think it might be 4. But there's 5 of them in the car, and one of them is his son. And he has to execute everyone. And at the very end, he basically walks out into the mist, and then it suddenly clears.
And you got the military coming through, yeah.
And it's sad, man.
And it's like he's just killed his son. If he'd waited 5-10 more seconds.
Right. But here we go. Here's one for you. So, going into the film, the weird, crazy religious lady, she did say, sacrifice your son, and this will all end. And it's only when he shoots his son does it finish. So
what you're just saying?
Maybe.
So what if he did? What if he didn't? Would it consume the whole world? So we're assuming that at that point it's literally just that town that it's in.
That's the point. That's the point of cosmic horror, though. You can't get a grasp on it.
You can't really comprehend. Like you can you can't comprehend it in a sense, like in terms of scale. So like with that, it's very in the movie. It's very localized. Like we know there's a town that's being affected.
Yeah, I mean, also the whole film is pretty much set in a supermarket as well.
Yeah.
And the next door shops, like a retail park.
But it's
That's Corker, man. Oh, I love it. Fucking love cosmic horror. Right, so let's go. We're going to go through some films then. I think most of these you've seen.
I'm still quite new, relatively new in terms of cosmic horror.
Colour Out of Space, Nicolas Cage.
Best cosmic horror movie ever.
Ooh.
Close to The Thing.
Oh, that's a bold claim.
I don't know what it is, because you don't get many cosmic horror movies that...
The Void?
I mean, The Void was good, but then there's not really much... That was more about the culty side of it.
Yep.
But then in
this, it's like... creatures, isn't it? You saw the creature at the end with the triangle.
Yeah, but it was...
Yeah, I'm going to do it. After the intro bit as well. So when you see this in the actual video form, you come to this point now where I'm saying this. There'll have been a big banner saying fucking spoilers.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Void, there is some weird cosmic entities in it.
That's a lot more... Yes, that's a lot more culty than compared to like Colours Out of Space.
Okay.
That's more about the mental effect that it has... I got a hiccup. That it has on people. Okay,
so there's The Void.
Yeah.
But at the moment, Colour Out of Space is your top.
I'd say Colour Out of Space is up there.
Have you seen Pandorum? Dennis Quaid and...
Let's have a look at the artwork.
It's got like a weird army, love.
I don't think
I tell you what, man.
Dennis Quaid?
Yeah, it watches as just quite a generic sci-fi film with like a hint of alien about it.
Yeah.
Then there's these weird creatures that come in and you're like, oh, what the fuck is going on? And then the twist at the end, you're like, oh shit. That's quite cool. So basically it's about a seeding ship. So there's like, I don't know, a couple of thousand humans in cryo on board. And they're going to go to this planet and basically seed it and create a colony. And then things happen within that. And you've got like this whole sort of play on the madness of being alone in space. Dennis Quaid is brilliant in it. And the other actor as well, who I can't think of. He played the dweeby guy in Thomas Jane's Punisher. He was one of the soldiers in American Sniper. Is it American Sniper or no? Sorry, Lone Survivor. I can't think of that.
I've never seen either.
Really good. Anyway, but yeah, Pandorum, The Void, Annihilation.
See,
I love that film.
I like it, but I don't know if I could say it's cosmic horror.
It literally, by definition, there's a weird shimmering thing that is expanding that we can't understand, and when you go into it, things seem to split and atomise, and you have like duplicates, and it's something you can't comprehend.
I don't need to watch it again now. I need a refresh on it. To be fair,
it's good.
It's been that long since I've watched it. That was a Netflix one, wasn't it?
Yeah, I believe it was. Yeah, Natalie Portman and Sexy Man Isaacs, as he's henceforth known. He played Duke Leto. What's his name? Jason Isaacs?
No, that's fucking Draco's dad in Harry Potter.
But yeah, some Isaac, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know what was he in.
He was in June. Played Leto Atreides.
Oh no!
Unfortunately, Poe Dameron. The only saving grace of those three fucking shit films. Yeah, there's an unpopular opinion. Some Isaacs.
I don't know.
What have you just typed in June cast?
I've typed in June movie
cast.
Oscar Isaac.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, Sexy Man Isaacs. Okay, here's one. Now I'll be honest. This one. I remember we got together to watch this, and it pleasantly surprised both of us. Underwater.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
Considering it had Christian Scott in it.
Kristen Stewart.
Whatever.
What the hell's Christian Scott?
Oh no, Christian Scott's the nice lady from Four Winds of Funeral. Yeah, Christian Stewart. Oh, you're young, you won't get it.
Yeah,
that film surprising.
Yeah, 'cause I'm not,
she was alright in it.
Yeah, well. She's not my favourite actress. Along with Jennifer Lawrence. Oh no! Shut up! I don't want to hear it. If you're if you're going to leave a comment about it, just fuck off. Just don't. She's a shitty actress. Wow. She has no scale. In every movie, she just plays as her. Anyway, yeah. So Underwater. It was genuinely. It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
We're talking about cosmic horror, not your weird
hatred towards some actress.
Poor lady.
Poor lady.
Right.
No.
In the Mouth of Madness. John Carpenter. You've seen this. This is the one where he's looking for the author of the book, and he ends up being inside the novel. And at the end, he goes mad in the cinema. And he's got like crosses all drawn over him. He's in the padded cell at the start.
Oh yes, yeah.
That's a dope one.
That's a pretty well-known name, guy,
okay,
as well.
you know what? This comes up, and this is I would argue this is a very good choice. 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Yeah.
And in that case, I would class what's the other one? The space one.
Oh,
Cloverfield Paradox. Something like
I
that.
think it's literally just called Clover. It's not called Clover.
It's in like the same universe, isn't it?
Yeah, because there's 3 movies. You get the one with what's his name, Fred Flintstone.
But yeah, so 10 Cloverfield Lane in that one. Both
I think
good.
it's just called Cloverfield.
You've also got the Alien films, Prometheus, and all that stuff. Yeah.
Cloverfield Paradox. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Cloverfield Paradox. Okay, so The Mist is there.
Of course it is.
Cabin in the Woods. That is very cosmic horror. That's got elder gods and sacrifices.
Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah, man.
Is that the one
Chris Hemsworth.
where they get to the bottom and they're stuck in like little rooms?
Yeah, the little weird rooms with all the.
It's been that
creatures
long
in.
since I've seen. I don't know.
Such a good film. Cheers, Gravy, for getting me into that one.
I thought that was a movie. Cheers, Gravy. Let's start googling it.
No.
What happens if
my man, Gravy? Okay, so these 2 for me are. One of these is my favourite film of all time.
I know what it is.
Yep. But the other one, we'll go for this first. Event Horizon. Fucking love that film. The plot ain't very good. The acting's a bit hammy at times, but by God, it's just fun.
I don't think I've seen Event
Yeah,
Horizon.
the one the spaceship when it goes through the black hole and reappears, and it starts twitting. It's like a portal to hell type thing, and everyone goes mad and sees stuff.
I don't know.
It's got the fuck Sam Neill.
Like that's just. I mean, I'm looking at photos. It doesn't look familiar at all.
Yeah, man. Event Horizon. Come on, you remember that scene where he's got all his eyes are sewed together and Lawrence
No.
Fishburne.
I genuinely don't remember seeing that.
You have watched that. You've watched that with me. But yeah, that's a corker. So the next one, my favourite film of all time. I just love this film. I first watched this. I'm going to build this up a little bit. First watched this, I think I was 10.
Oh God, okay.
Should not be watching this fucking film.
No.
But God bless my mum for in that respect being she didn't bother. But yeah, The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing.
There it is. Yeah.
Oh, let's just sit for a moment and just enjoy that film.
Anyway,
Man, that film is it's beautiful.
Aren't they doing a remake for that?
Well, they did like a prequel, the 2011, which wasn't bad to be fair. It's just what was really annoying is I've got the Blu-ray and the extras. They made all the monsters realistic, like real effects, like the original, and the studio said now CG everything, and it looked fucking shit. But yeah, the story was okay. It was very much The Thing redone. But yeah, The Thing, John Carpenter. I love that film. That's what got me into cosmic horror. These weird twisted creatures, the practical effects. I just love it. Love that film.
What was that one we watched on Netflix? I don't know if it is. We watched it on Netflix. It was an animated one. Not animated. It was stop start. But there was like no dialogue.
The Mad God. Phil Tippett's.
The Mad God.
It was Phil Tippett. I think it's called The Mad God.
Mad God. Yeah, that was because there's like no dialogue at all, is there?
I'm pretty sure none.
But it was just there's no dialogue, but there's baby sounds.
Yeah, that film was fantastic.
I'll come out of that. I was like, I wasn't expecting. I was expecting just a train wreck.
Because that's like, if I remember, that was like 30 years in the making. That film.
Yeah, and it was amazing. If you've not seen it, go and watch it.
Yeah, that I would argue that's cosmic horror.
Yeah.
On a more personal level, because the man, spoilers again, folks, but the guy who makes the threads has the 3 hags under his table.
Yeah.
This sounds fucking bonkers talking about it if you haven't seen it. But I think he's actually God. And because he's always looking down on everything. And the guy, or the creature in the hat with the mask, I think that's like the last human. And he's trying to save Earth. But yeah, anyway, go and
watch it if you've not seen it. It's amazing.
Absolutely genius. I don't know if you've seen these. So there's the Apocalypse trilogy. So you got The Thing, Prince of Darkness, and the Meth of Madness.
Did we see Prince of Darkness?
I've seen it. I don't know if you have. It's where they find this it's like a vial under a church. It's been locked away and protected by this priest. And then you've got Donald Pleasance, fucking great actor. If you see a picture of him, you'll know who he is. But you basically get to these scientists in to try and figure it out, and this thing's sentient. And it's like, it says, and one of it's like, yeah, you call me Satan or darkness, but I am more, or something like that. and this thing's sentient and it starts taking people over.
That's
Right,
horrific.
fucking dope.
That's horrific.
Another one which is top tier film for me, and I would argue it's cosmic horror. I can see why people say it is and why people say it isn't. The Lighthouse.
Yeah, see, you know what? I kind of see why it is cosmic horror.
Yeah.
But that's the one that's the movie that got you into Robert Pattinson's Batman.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you were sort of doubtful about it, and I was like, look, just.
Yeah,
I had faith. But no, because it's weird because they're just like laughing and chuntering over really obscure things and.
Okay, a couple more for you then.
It's all black and white.
I mean, to be fair, for a lot of this sort of cosmic horror, you need to go back to the 80s. So there was the Charles Dexter Ward film we watched, Reanimator.
Oh my god.
Cheesy as fuck, but it's good, man. It's good.
There's a scene in that.
Herbert West Reanimator. Hellboy films, they're cosmic horror.
I've only seen I don't want to say the first one. I don't know if I've seen the second, but I can't remember what happened.
The second one's good. To be fair, what's his name? David Hart? Is it
David Harbour?
From Strange Things. You could just tell where it was chop and change too much. But the artwork and the style of it was beautiful. But you won't beat Guillermo del Toro for me. He gets cosmic horror. I mean, a lot of his films. If you want to read something, Lovecraft, obviously. Edgar Allan Poe. Junji Ito. Japanese graphic novel writer. Oh my god, his stuff's fucked up.
What about Lovecraft?
And I'll tell you what, here's a bit of a weird shout out. There's a YouTuber, I would argue, nails cosmic horror. Meat Canyon.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah.
Shit, is it Meat Canyon or Meat Wagon?
Meat Canyon.
It's Meat Canyon, isn't it? Yeah.
He does the weird, like the oh my god, the pumpkin spice drink.
Yeah.
That episode, that was ridiculous.
There you go.
Like, it's absurd. So the fly's back and he's now hovering around.
Can you stop derailing? Seriously.
But
yeah, Mick Canyon, I think he nails cosmic horror when he's art style.
Yeah.
And some of his stories fucked up, man. Go and check him out, give him a subscribe.
That's pretty cosmic horror though, isn't it, that many?
Oh, that one I've painted there. Which one? The one with the globe in her hand?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is... Is
that a future one?
Right, as of time of recording this podcast, that's going to be out in a couple of weeks.
Nice.
I'm
going to throw it off now. Is that going to be out before or after the podcast?
Don't know. That's the last episode of the October Nightmare, that one.
Yeah,
I had a lot of fun painting that. That's fucking dope, man. That's also a giveaway.
Oh, nice.
That's going to be when I hit 500 subs. That's one of the giveaway prizes. And also the colour scheme that was picked by a subscriber, which was cool.
Should give it to them.
Might do actually.
What was his name? Divinity Omen.
No.
But
anyway, yeah. So that's films, cosmic horror films.
Cosmic horror TV show. I'm going to name one.
Okay.
Lovecraft Country. That Netflix show that was cancelled after one season.
Yeah, it was quite good. I enjoyed that.
I don't know why it was cancelled. Was it not cancelled because of the main actor?
I just think it didn't do well, did it?
Because it's Jonathan Majors.
Why? Okay.
There was a lot of backlash with Jonathan. I don't know why. Okay, yeah. So
that's the fifth derailment.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So there was some charges against him for like assault.
Okay, thanks. Talk about cosmic horror here.
That's pretty scary, assault. I don't know.
My only thing with that show didn't do Shoggoths justice. They had 4 legs. There should be a gelatinous
like a blob.
Yeah, as someone who's made a lot of Shoggoths, yeah, man. But yeah, okay. So is it technically cosmic horror? I don't think it is, but it's got Lovecraftian elements. No, we'll save that for another one because you know what TV show I'm thinking of there.
Do I? What?
Yeah. Anyway, but okay. So that was a bunch of films. So cosmic horror itself. So let's look at the gods. So bring up a Lovecraftian god. I'll do the same, and we'll chat about them.
Well, the first one that pops up is
obvious is the man himself, Cthulhu.
No, strangely enough.
No. Ooh.
Azathoth. Then you got Yog-Sothoth.
Oh, okay, right. So okay. Shoot. Okay,
some of these I didn't know about, like Daoloth. Normally dwells alone within an unnamed dimension beyond space and time. undisturbed or summoned away.
You on the wiki fandom for that?
This is just on wiki.
Okay.
I've not searched. It just popped up. But there's loads
Okay,
that
so
I don't even know about.
Azathoth, let's go through him first because he's the big
He's
one.
like, yeah.
So he is the blind idiot god who is currently slumbering. Should he ever awake, existence as we know it will end. He has dreamed everything that we are now experiencing.
Yeah. So does that mean he's also technically dreamt all the other elder gods?
Some yes, but others no. Others were technically around. It's really weird. It gets a bit sketchy with that.
So a bit like Yog-Sothoth, because it's an unknown deity, which means it knows the past, present.
Because he's got a family tree and everything and stuff. You can go like really deep with the Lovecraftian
I'll
lore.
tell you what, let's do that as a Thoth family tree. What? So the elder gods can mate and.
Yeah, like
Azathoth was.
I think Cthulhu is Azathoth's grandson.
Yeah, so it's.
I think
Azathoth gave birth. I don't know to apparently Nyarlathotep.
Yep, Nyarlathotep. Yeah.
The Nameless Mist and Darkness.
Yep.
So Nameless Mist and Dark. So Nameless Mist, Yog-Sothoth. Darkness gave birth to Shub-Niggurath, and from the look of this, Shub-Niggurath and Yog-Sothoth mated to then create other.
Yeah, so you got Cthulhu, Cthulhu.
It's a bit.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Right, so I'll tell you. So Azathoth's like the creator of everything. So as I said, he's also known as one of my favourite titles, the Blind Idiot God, or the Crawley, the Maw of Chaos. So when he wakes up, everything ends, and he's perpetually kept asleep. And then there's this idea that Nyarlathotep, as his offspring, is trying to awaken Azathoth, or bring him through, especially in like Lovecraftian lore, because it's always set on Earth. Bring him through to our world, so we can experience this awake. And by doing that, we're all going to go fucking mad and die. And
that's horrific.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. My personal favourite deity, do you know what it is?
It's not Cthulhu.
No, it's not Cthulhu. I love Cthulhu. I've got a Cthulhu tattoo.
I'm just having a look through the random ones now.
It is Yog-Sothoth.
Why Yog-Sothoth?
Yeah, he's good, man. So, so what is it? Yog-Sothoth knows the gate. Yog-Sothoth is the gate. Yog-Sothoth is the key to the gate. Something like that.
Let's have a look. Let's go into the wiki. I don't know if it'll say.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Yog-Sothoth knows the gate. Yog-Sothoth is the gate. Yog-Sothoth is the key and the guardian of the gate.
I didn't realise there was a whole...
Past, present, future are all in Yog-Sothoth. He knows where the old ones broke through of old, and where they shall break through again. He knows where they have trod earth's fields, and where they still to tread. Why no one can behold them as they tread.
I have no idea what any of that means.
So Yog-Sothoth basically, he's a gateway between the two realms.
Between our realm and the Elder God realm.
Effectively. Yeah. And you've got the cool story, it's the Wilbert Whately. So he makes a pact with Yog-Sothoth and has twins. And you got one lad who grows up and if this is if I'm remembering the story right, so he grows up and he's almost goat looking.
Okay.
He's really, really hairy. He grows really tall when he's young. He's more intelligent than the kids of his age. His features are really long. And when you read in the book, you sort of go, that's the one. That's the child that Yog-Sothoth. And then you realise that's the normal twin. The other one is in the house. So this is Colour Out of Space sort of borrowed it slightly. So you know the weird tentacly creature that eats and consumes?
Yeah.
That's basically the other kid.
Oh, so the one that looks weird is just the normal kid?
He's actually the normal one, yeah. But all the way you're reading it and you just go, fucking hell, this kid's weird. This is strange. And then, no, he had a twin. And that one will become Yog-Sothoth in form.
Damn.
It's crazy, man. I mean, Lovecraft stuff is phenomenal.
Because so that book that you've got, that Lovecraft complete story thing, are they all short stories?
No, that's got everything he ever wrote. So including even the letters at the end of the book that he wrote to people. There's little like paragraph stories.
Yeah,
got everything in there.
I remember one in particular, but I don't know if it's... There was some... I don't remember it entirely. There was something to do with like a house, a painting, something to... I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
It's been that long since I've even read through any of it. I need to start reading it again, to be fair, but then I've got like my June series I'm reading. I'm just, man... The incantation to put down the resurrected individual is the partial syllabic reverse of the first and reads. I'm not even, like, I didn't even know the Lovecraft wiki was a thing.
Yeah.
Like the details in this is ridiculous.
Yeah, there's a ton of stuff on here. But yeah, man, Cosmic Horror is delicious. For me, like, I can watch, like a traditional horror film, like, let's say, although you could argue this is technically Cosmic Horror, but Nightmare on Elm Street. Good old-fashioned horror. So it's a guy who attacks his kids in their dreams and can twist stuff and manipulate them and things. That's just a cool horror film. That's fun. When it comes to Cosmic Horror, I find it absolutely terrifying because you can't really comprehend it if it's done well as well. And this is the other thing. I think it's really hard to do it in film form. There's a few films that have nailed it, but it's hard to do. It's better in book form because your imagination fills in the blanks.
Yeah.
Same with games as well, because it's a visual media. It's hard to nail it. But where was I going with that thread?
I have not. I'm trying to even pronounce this name.
But yeah, so Cosmic Horror. So you can't comprehend it, what you're actually looking at, and also 9 times out of 10 you can't fight it. Like, yeah. I love. So I do a lot of RPGs and stuff. The Call of Cthulhu RPG I love. So if you look at I don't know any good DM has ever actually used them, but if you look at the stat blocks in those games, it's got like Cthulhu's fully statted out if you really wanted them and things like that. You can't fight any of this stuff. Like, there's even rules around there where you look at it, you instantly go mad and things like that.
Naturally, yeah.
But the one creature in that whole book that you can fight against and have an even shot at is a human cultist.
Yeah, because it's just a human.
There's no, like, 1 hit point goblins like you get in D&D and stuff. So you become aware very quickly in a game like that where you go, I cannot combat this. This is beyond me. And I love that aspect of Cosmic Horror.
The fact that you know that no matter what happens, you're just doomed.
Yeah, it's over. Like, I've played games where so shout out to my mate Alex, we had a really good one. My character got to the end of it. Basically came up with this, had this choice to save an individual, realised that it was all for naught because he was basically dreaming of Riley and the city under the sea where Cthulhu sleeps, and basically just because it fit the theme and everything, took his own life. Basically turned the pistol on himself.
Wow. Because
it was the only way to end it, end the pain and the misery that he was in and all the weird shit he was seeing. And that's pretty much Call of Cthulhu, the roleplay game. Like, you can do Pulp Cthulhu, which is a bit cooler and a bit more Indiana Jones.
Is that like Pulp Fiction meets Call of Cthulhu?
Yeah, like Indiana Jones, Cthulhu.
I remember the one we did, where aforementioned Alex. I'm pretty sure we were on like an island. I don't know if you remember this.
You'll have to run with this, I'm not sure.
And there was a bit where we do like a sanity check or something, and it either goes deaf or blind, like temporarily deaf or blind. Oh, we had like a mental break. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just like that. That's amazing. I love it.
Yeah, those mechanics are cool, man.
Maybe should I do another one?
I've got an idea for one actually. It's almost written.
Then we got to try and find someone who will play with us. No.
But yeah, I've been ranting for a while here. Come on, so Cosmic Horror.
I don't see. This is one of those. I don't have.
Yeah, I've got input. But you like it.
Yeah. So, but I don't know like a lot about it like yourself.
No, but so what do you like about it? What would you say to someone, because like yourself, who isn't massively into it, what would you say to someone listening to be like, this is the reason you should go and check this out?
For me personally, it's the fact that like within like the short stories that Lovecraft wrote, or even not even Lovecraft, people who took inspiration from it, it never truly details what the creature itself looks like.
Yeah.
Like your mind creates what it wants to create. It can create something that is completely different to what hundreds of thousands, millions of other people have created. And I think that is just such a beautiful way for your brain to work. Like, I've seen all the artworks that people have done and how vastly different it can be compared to like your own, or Like Cthulhu, the amount of depictions of Cthulhu that I've seen, or like the Kraken as an example. I know it's completely off topic, but
no, that's just. I'd argue that's
mad.
It's a weird creature that we can't really explain.
Yeah.
So you go. So this is a description of one of the creatures. See if you can figure it. You might be able to be fair, because I've spoken enough about them in the past. But massive amoeba-like creatures made out of iridescent black slime with multiple eyes floating on the surface. Like that's the sort of description you get, and you're like
Sally.
Okay, the fuck, yeah. Sally the Shoggoth, yeah.
I couldn't think of the word. My brain was like, oh yeah, Sally, yeah.
Yeah. So this is the famous one, and this was in a letter that he drew a picture of and sent it to someone.
He actually drew a picture.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I'll show you what it is in a moment, but just to read it.
You're gonna put that up for the views as well, or they're gonna go insane seeing it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll put up.
You're gonna send our viewership insane. Nice.
Right, so when he describes a statue that has been found in one of the novels, so a monster of vaguely anthropoid outline, but with an octopus-like head whose face was a mass of feelers, a scaly, rubbery-looking body, prodigious claws on hind and forefeet, and long, narrow wings behind.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, so that is the titular Cthulhu. That's the picture he drew.
Can you zoom in on that?
Yeah. That makes good audio thing in it. But yeah, that's what he drew for someone.
Oh.
And the idea was that was like a little statuette thing.
That's cool. Well, it's like it's sitting down, like waiting. Yeah,
well, he's asleep on Earth. Is the story, waiting to be woken.
Which he could be, because we don't know. We know about more.
He's in the Mariana Trench, mate. That's where Riley is.
Is it? I mean,
is he? That bloop was just Cthulhu just turning over.
That bloop was terrifying. Like, it's the fact for me. It's the fact that it wasn't like just like a bloop. It was like
It
was like a long
this
noise.
Is how much I'm into Lovecraftian stuff. I've just typed the first three letters MYA, and it's come up with exactly who I want.
NYA.
Yeah. This is crazy. Okay, so here's another one for you.
Are you using your Specsaver's case as a brush holder?
No, I've just chucked him in there for now.
Fair enough. Completely going off topic. So
okay, so this one, the reason I like this character, this creature, this elder god, sorry, is because he's the most human of all of them. Okay,
I think I know what this is.
A tall humanoid alien with dark red skin. Dons a traditional Egyptian attire. His head has a long tentacle jumping out from the helmet that extends to his lower back. He also has feet, almost relatable to that of a dinosaur. His eyes glow orange with madness. So he's the one who's known as, 1,001 Faces.
Okay.
Because he's a creature that has been there for at least from the time of ancient Egypt, if not before, and has put on disguises to go through mankind.
Sorry, I've got my brain's just clicked.
Okay.
I had to audibly get that in there. That sounds like the many-faced god from Game of Thrones.
Well, to be fair, like George R. R. Martin does use a lot of Lovecraftian. If you look at
because the books are insanely Lovecraftian.
Yeah, it's loads.
Like if you've not read the book, genuinely go. Like it's not finished, but go and read the patches.
Yeah, very Lovecraftian.
Like, oh
and
my
his
god.
Little riddles.
But anyway, so I thought you were about Yellow God.
But no, the Yellow King. No, so this is Nyarlathotep. But yeah, I just love it, man. It's cool descriptions. It's scary.
So I got one name that I want you to try and pronounce.
Oh dear.
The bottom, that one. Is it pronounced ch?
Oh no. Okay, so that one. So the CX is ch. But you got to go from the back of the track. The only reason I know this is because I watched a whole fucking hour-long video on the...
I can't do it. It just sounds like I got phlegm.
So it's Clathlothul is how you pronounce it. Pretty much how you pronounce it. But it's CXAXUKLUTH.
Kind of like Cthulhu.
If I remember right, it's an ancient...
It's an outer god, I believe?
Yeah, but I think it's from Yuggoth in a different dimension.
Is that the cannibal one?
Yeah, Yuggoth. Right, current location is Yuggoth, which is another dimension.
Oh, Yuggoth, not Yoggoth.
No, so Yuggoth's a dimension. So, yeah, his dad was Azathoth.
Could you imagine being a human in that dimension? God damn.
Damn.
I didn't realise that the wiki has so many different sort of elder gods out. What's the difference between an elder god and an outer god?
Oh, dude, we ain't got time for that. There's the whole war that's been raging for billions of years.
What, is there like a YouTube channel for this or something? Or like a book?
Yeah, Lovecraftian lore. Just type it and you'll get loads of hits.
What, on YouTube?
Yeah. I'll put links up on some of the best ones. But yeah, so
I might listen to this when I get to
okay,
sleep.
so when Earth was formed, right? I'll give you like a very, very, very brief rundown.
There's an 8.5 hour video.
Oh, the bestiary one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Maker channel. Yep. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I've sat and watched all of that in one go. I'm not gonna lie.
I wouldn't even see the thing. This is the thing. Like even though I'm not like mega knowledgeable about that, I wouldn't even know where to start with this. So do you have any recommendations?
Cthulhu Iceberg's a good one.
Because there's the one that's exploring.
The Exploring series, always brilliant. So he does very quick, concise videos on. Does a lot of SCP stuff as well.
Oh yeah, like you're talking like.
But it's Cthulhu one. I think it's only about 12 episodes.
This one 20, yeah. But one of them's like an hour long Q&A.
Yeah. But yeah, really, really good. Yeah, Exploring series. Go and check him out for some very good, succinct sort of background on Cthulhu. Cthulhu mythos. But yeah, a brief rundown. So we're talking. I think it's like 20, 30, maybe even 100 billion years ago.
Yeah.
Million years ago, even. Sorry, on Earth. So you've got a war's already raging. So there's this one particular race that come and drop down, the elder gods. Oh, fucking hell, I got this right. It's going to be bad if I get this wrong, because you know how much I've been talking about
it. Yes, it is.
But yeah, so they come down, they populate Earth. Then you've got the outer gods that come in, there's this big war. You've got things like the elder things are there, that's where the Shoggoths are made there. A food source and slave force for the elder things.
What, the Shoggoths?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
They're food?
Yeah, they're actually food and slave source.
That's disgusting.
And then they eventually uprise and have a war with the elder things. Then Cthulhu and the Starspawn show up. There's a big war. In the middle of all of this as well, you've got the Yith, who live on, I believe, it's somewhere in our system. Is it Pluto? Is that the Yith? Or is that the
Yith is in YITH?
It might be the Migo, actually. I could be getting them mixed up. But anyway, the Yith, we actually don't know what a Yithian looks like anymore, because they have this ability to transpond their personality and their soul into another living creature and take it over.
Oh, okay.
Because they were wiped out and they managed to move their entire planet into another planet's beings without them knowing. So the closest we've got are these like cone-shaped creatures with big sort of necks and a singular eye and stuff.
Yeah.
But there's a cool story where a Yithian, I think he's on. I think this is where I'm getting the Pluto thing. He's on Pluto and he transponds to a human. Yeah,
because they can transfer the brains.
Yeah, so this human is now living with the Yith and learning all this stuff, while his human body's got a Yithian in it who's trying to understand just the fact it's got bipedal motion. And of course, all this guy's friends and family are all like, oh, "Fuck me, he's gone mad. He's actually broken. Let's get him in an insane asylum." And then when they swap back, he's like, "What the fuck happened?" And it's because this Yithian's like, "I didn't know what to do." And he was there learning all this fantastic.
So what, Yith are just like scientists?
Just a very intelligent civilization. And then you got things like the Migo who can fly through the stars. They came down and had a war, and basically throughout the eons, the elder things retreated to the oceans. Cthulhu eventually fell asleep, and he's now living in the ocean. He's protected by the deep ones, Dagon and Hydra, and all those creatures waiting for him to wake up.
Like a Hydra is in like an actual Hydra?
No, so you know Dagon. You've heard of Dagon, yeah?
Yes, I've heard of him.
So you got Father Dagon and Mother Hydra. Again, I'm not doing this justice. Like there's far more information out there. But yeah, so basically Cthulhu's now asleep and waiting to wake up.
Oh, whoa!
One day, and there's a really cool video. It's what's his name?
Mother Hydra looks horrific. It kind of looks like an alien from Aliens.
Yeah, Hydra and Dagon look cool, man. But yeah, so Cthulhu will basically wake up, and when he does, like this is the thing, when he wakes up, the first thing is if you imagine on Earth now, this is just Cthulhu, so ignore the fact he's gonna have an army of deep ones, Dagon, Hydra, probably other Starspawn because he's a Starspawn. So he's a war cleric as well, effectively. So he's like a preacher for Azathoth. He's like a priest. He's known as the priest of Azathoth, this huge creature. So you imagine, let's just say Cthulhu wakes up. There's nothing else on this planet, right? Instantly, millions of people are going to go mad. Instantly.
Without
just
even,
from the residual shock of the psychic energy of him waking up. So they're going to be mass hysteria, murders, erratic, insane behaviour in the streets of the entire world instantly. It's just because Cthulhu's woken up. Then he actually gets up, comes out of R'lyeh, so his entire palace lifts out the ocean, and then he goes walking to the earth. Now this is the thing this is what I like about Cosmic Horror for trying to comprehend it. He's not even going to see humans as a threat. He's just like, oh, I'm here to take this planet.
Like how we see ants.
He wouldn't even comprehend it like we would comprehend ants. Just step on us.
Like bacteria then.
Yeah, we would attack him, and nothing would hurt him.
We're like the common cold.
Yep, it's fucking scary. So and then bear in mind when people, because obviously if you imagine in that scenario, there's going to be film crews and shit broadcasting this because big creatures walking out the ocean. As soon as that's on TV, people are going mad because they're seeing an elder god. Their brains can't comprehend.
If that was to happen, so let's say the entire planet goes mad.
Oh, we're fucked.
Right. Would there be a point back from insanity, or is that just insanity? No,
that's it, bro.
So let's say if two insane people breeded.
They'd probably kill each other after sex. We're talking like absolute destruction of the mind. Because it would break all known laws of science if he wakes up. And this is the cool thing as well. So within the mythos, as he's asleep, he's dreaming. And with his dreams, he's getting into the minds of weak-minded people. And that's where these cults of Cthulhu appear. And their job is they're banding together to try and wake him up.
Oh, so if you're in the cult of Cthulhu, you're a weak-minded human? That's what I'd like to know. Cool.
Well, yeah, you're a cultist trying to wake up an elder god.
I'm okay with
that. But yeah, anyway, so that's basically it. That's a very, very rough tertiary.
Rough. It's been 43 minutes and 10 seconds. That's a lot longer than I thought we'd be going for.
Yeah, but you've ranted a lot about the moon. So.
What, in this episode?
No, the previous one.
Well, yeah, but that's fine.
That's fine, I've just ranted about
That's okay, that was my topic of expertise. This is your topic of expertise.
But yeah, go and check them out. Check out those films that we mentioned at the start. I'll put links to the channels and stuff
in the description,
there's a really good one, the Cthulhu Mythos Iceberg video. Just watch that.
Cthulhu Mythos Iceberg.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to. Is this on YouTube as well?
Yeah, it's on YouTube. In fact, find it on your phone and we'll give the channel a shout out.
Type out
Cthulhu Mythos Iceberg.
Iceberg.
Love this. Div typing. This is really good. That's the one.
From Maker, yeah?
Oh, Maker
44
again.
minutes.
Yeah, Maker, 44 minutes. Just goes through everything.
I must have started watching it at some point because it's like part way through.
That's not enough. It's up on the screen there. But yeah, go and check out that
one with the weird tension.
Check that video out. That's brilliant. That's a good sort of jumping off point for people, and then go from there. And then all I'd say is be careful. Don't delve too greedily and too deep like the Dwarves of Moria, because you may go mad.
I like the sound of that.
But that's the end of episode 2. Plug your channel.
I am youtube.com. Is it / at youtube.com at Divinity Omen.
So Divinity Omen on YouTube.
That's DIVINITY.
What's your little symbol?
I couldn't even fucking tell you.
So it's like a.
It's like a camera.
A camera in a weird Instagram sort of tick in like a green on a white background.
And then just says Divinity Omen.
I'll put a thing up on it.
It was like a free one.
At the end of the video, I'll put up a thing. And then for myself, look out for the Crafty Money, and when you search it, you want to look for the Little Mushroom Man. And it's all about miniature painting. There's some cool stories. If you want to listen to the Cosmic Horror, not to blow my own trumpet, but I've got a whole playlist called The Lost Tapes. It was just a little audio series that I did. Only like 3-4 minutes an episode, but I enjoyed that.
Oh, what about that BBC radio show?
Oh, yeah,
that's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
It's like on like a podcast kind of thing.
Lovecraft Investigations. It's on Spotify, so you haven't got to go and use BBC.
I'd say put that in the link as well in the description, or at least pin it or something, because that's really good.
That's good. There's 4 seasons of that, I think.
4? Did I listen to the new ones out?
There's one came out last year. Yeah.
I don't think I've listened to that one.
Where
Man.
they're fighting the...
I don't know.
You've got the PM.
The
British PM's involved.
I think the last bit I remember was... I don't want to say spoilers. But yeah, I don't think I've seen the new season anyway. But
yeah, it's an audio drama
Well,
and
listened.
really worth watching. But yeah, we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.